Hey, we always live Elvis.
Hey, Memphis Mafia kid, and
And Teresa.
how y'all doing? Hope everybody is doing good. Loud, the week's getting by. It's almost the weekend again, so hope all y'all are doing good. Y'all, we got some more viewers' questions that we're going to get into, but we got a couple more. Man, a lot of y'all's got birthdays in August, so we got some more birthday shout outs. Teresa?
Okay. Darlene Koberstein, David Searles, and Judy Duncan, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to each and every one of you. And y'all, I know we get a lot, and let me just say now, uh, if we have more, but end up missing somebody's by accident, telling y'all happy birthday right now. Everybody in August, so that way we're covered.
Right. And prayers for those who are traveling. A lot of people are traveling today and in the next few
Yes,
days.
for Elvis,
Yep.
for Elvis Week, a lot of our friends. So our prayers are with each and every one of them, hoping they have safe travels to and from. Looking forward to seeing everybody that we're gonna get to see. Hopefully, it'll be everybody. And like I said, can't wait. But let's get into a couple.
Okay. First, and I try to read them, but you're writing sometimes I can't make it out. Patricia Weingard. Do you and Teresa watch any YouTube videos on Elvis?
Is a pig's butt pork? We do. I love especially me. Late at night, maybe if I can't sleep or I'm not ready to go to bed when Teresa does, I'll flip through. But me and her, we watch a lot together. Matter of fact, just was watching one just a little while ago.
I think our favorites to watch are like the old home movies, the concerts, and the videos that your mom and daddy are
Yeah,
a lot younger, and they're
yes.
talking. I like that.
I mean anything, and plus catching up on trying to keep up. It's the thing to try to keep up with the all the Elvis news going on. But yeah, that's one of our things, just like y'all, and we stay on it and try to keep up with much as. Reminds me to say, hey, appreciate y'all that we don't see everything, so appreciate the ones of y'all that do send stuff that you see, and that's what it's all about. That's why we're an Elvis family, and we just try to keep each other posted on the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Okay, Deborah Behrens. Do you know if Elvis called President Carter?
I do know, and let me tell you, actually, he wanted to talk to President Jimmy Carter, and Daddy had actually got through to the senator of Tennessee, and he got through, and Chip Carter, President Carter's son, actually called back to Graceland on Elvis's private line and asked for Daddy. And that went on. I know Elvis and Chip talked for a little while. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask Daddy if he actually talked to the president at the time, or if he was available at the time. But yes, that did occur.
Okay, from Nabluso. Danny, did you and the other kids ride the horses at Graceland?
We did. We've talked about that. I never rode Rising Sun. Petted him a lot. Thought he was one of the most beautiful horses I've ever seen. But some of the other ones, yes, we rode, we petted, we played, we chased. We did a lot of things.
I know what you rode. You rode the jackass.
No, we didn't have a jackass at that time. Thank you.
If there had been one, that's what you would have rode.
Oh, y'all see, she's starting to. And then we didn't win the
Jackass.
Yeah, okay. But no, we did, and of course Lisa had her own pony, Fluffy, that she rode, and we there wasn't much up at Graceland, y'all, that we didn't do, and we're gonna try to just get into some of those of stories.
Did y'all ride with a saddle, or did you ride bareback?
Both.
Yeah.
Both. I mean, they were some of them were tame that you could just. I mean, like if we was out in the pasture messing around, just hop up on them and by the mane and just let them walk around and stuff. But when we actually did riding, we would get Mike McGregor or Earl to saddle them up for us and and ride them like that. So.
Okay, this one's from Deb Roy. Do you remember the day you left Graceland? How did you feel?
Yes, I remember it. Never will forget it. And we've talked about it, I think, but it was mixed feelings. Sad feelings, lonely feelings, hurt feelings, not wanting to leave feelings. It's kind of hard. I'm trying my best to put it into words because actually when I read that and she read it again too, every time I hear that, it takes me back and makes me think. But I won't say wanted to in a way, but needed to get away, especially that time. Your parents always say they do what's best for you, but me and my brother were in agreement and went along with my mom and dad, even though, and they didn't want to leave either to a certain point, but it was best and the best thing for my mom and daddy at the time to get away. And so, like I said, there were just so many feelings, but mixed. More sad and hated to leave or let go.
That had been your life.
Of something, yeah, pretty much. And then just, but the feelings and the thoughts, I mean, y'all, like I've said many times, Graceland's beautiful. Go see it if you hadn't seen it. You need to. It's a beautiful place. But the Graceland that I knew and lived in is not there anymore. And I can feel it was like all the life sucked out of the whole property, basically, when Elvis left. And that's really a great question. That's about all I can say on it. But we needed to go and move on and have whatever life was going to bring us in the future and live our lives, which we've done. But not without Elvis. It'll always be with Elvis. You just can't take that away.
Okay, user FF3PH. What about all the people on the fence, wall, and around Graceland? How did you feel?
I felt, man, there's another one. Blessed, proud.
That would probably make you excited about it.
Excited.
Yeah.
It never ceased to amaze me. The people always up there, either on the fence, in trees, behind the fence, on the wall, down at the gates. A lot of times, even places, we went to the malls or something. I always ran into somebody that loved Elvis or was crazy about Elvis. And even, like I said, going to school and my friends and their mothers. But I talked with many of them. And like I said, that's how this all started. I mean, that has always been my life, the Elvis family, the Elvis fans. I mean, they were always so nice. They would talk to us. Of course, asked us questions. And I mean, they just, wanted to know. And we would talk with them. We got to meet. And they were always, and still to this day, the most generous, the most loving, and the most caring people that has ever been in this world. And that's why, to my dying day, I'll love each and every one of y'all. So that's how I felt about it.
All right, Patty Nazzello. Why were Elvis's initials EP on a lot of his stuff?
Well, in the later years, there wasn't a whole lot, but in the earlier years, yes. I mean, and remember, it goes back to what I've always said. Elvis was human. The humans are just like us. I mean, think about us now. Me and Teresa get things with DS or TS, our initials, or S for Smith, and So, towels, all y'all, not all y'all, but most of y'all have probably done it one time or another. And he liked it. He had it on some towels and had it on some shirts.
Well, like in the 80s, the monogram.
Yeah, well, he had
then,
monogram
yeah.
shirts, EP. I mean, it's just something. And of course, on the, I think that it was actually on some of the guards' outfits in the early years. I don't remember if it was in the later years or not. It may have been. I'm trying to picture it, but he liked it. It was that thing that we all, I guess, go through. I mean, I still have different things. Matter of fact, Danielle had got me for out at the pole laying out for Father's Day this year. She got me a giant beach towel with MMK on it. I mean, and it's my favorite. And I still, I love it. So we just, we love things like that, and Elvis did too. I mean, he had that human side of him.
Okay, this is the last question from Debbie Lockridge. Did Elvis have bone cancer?
That's been asked so many times, and I know it, and y'all, but we get new subscribers and we welcome them, and a lot of them are just coming aboard, and a lot of them are young, just knowing Elvis, trying to learn everything. So I feel like some questions need to be answered, but to answer your question, not that I knew about or my family knew about. I've heard the same sayings and rumors, if you want to call them, or whatever.
I guess we'll find out when the autopsy.
I was just thinking, say that's great. I mean, I mean, anything's possible because Elvis was human. It makes no difference one way or the other. But did I actually know for sure? No, I've heard that too. And did my daddy and mama know? They I asked them, and they didn't know anything about that. So I mean, you would have thought with some of the closer people like that, his daddy and my mom and dad, and maybe a few other people, he might have talked to. Then again, we all have our ways, and there's just some things that some people don't talk to anyone about, even their closest ones, and just keep to themselves. So, but like Teresa said, which was great, we'll probably find out, when the whole autopsy and all comes out. So, y'all, hey, we appreciate these questions y'all been sending in. Please keep sending them.
Oh yeah.
Also, hit that like, that subscribe, and share, and it doesn't cost you anything. Just real quick,
and send us a comment.
Right, to tell you about it. That just helps us and helps our channel if you do those couple things. So please, if you get a chance, it doesn't take just a second, do it. That way we can keep these videos coming out to y'all and keep having a lot of fun in the Elvis world. We love it. Before I get out of here, this is actually Thursday. Whew. Fights in 2 days. I know the week's gone by.
No, today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm behind.
I got to go to my dad's in the morning. Tomorrow's Thursday.
Okay. Well, today's Wednesday. Well, it'll be Thursday. I guess I miss days, but anyway, got to fight in a couple days. Looking forward to that. Y'all send us your prayers, your shout outs to Dakota, and hope he becomes a pro champion. There's no doubt in my mind he is, and he'll always be a champion in our hearts. But with that, y'all, just remember, we love each and every one of y'all. We'll see you soon on the next video, and remember, we always live Elvis.